Happy New Year.
It's Sunday morning again. It's time for the doo-doo and ding-dong show.
Well, anyway, folks, I'm here to talk about the new year and the old. And something very significant happened 2 nights ago. My farmer companion before him, who died of lung cancer about 5 years ago, nearly 5 years ago, said, came in a dream, and he pounded and pounded on my door. I just ignored him. And finally, I thought I was way upstairs. I was way upstairs. And finally I said, well, he's not going to go away, so I guess I'm going to have to go down and find out what this guy wants, which I didn't realize it was him. But as soon as I started talking to him, I realized that it was Pierre. And I can say his name. He doesn't have any relatives around here. And he has consented. He knows that if he comes back into my life, and this is what he told me he was here for. He said that something significant was going to happen. He said, you're going to need me for support. And I thought, uh-oh. When a spirit comes and tells you they're there to help you, you know it might not be too good. Yes. Hey, praise the Lord. And guess what? I mean, I'm hoping, adding things up and subtracting that, even though I'm 7 years older than he is, that it's not my time to go. I figure that he has abused his health.
Don't push it. It could be your time to go.
I mean, he's skinnier. He doesn't smoke, but oh my God. I think that the sum total of his alcohol consumption.
Wait a minute. What's this got to do with Pierre coming through the...
Well, he's here because someone's health is going to get seriously bad.
My health is seriously bad.
Well, you keep telling me that, but you seem perfectly all right for a man.
I'm faking it.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Do you like to hang around some old fart that's constantly complaining about his health?
No, I wouldn't. I would hate that.
And boy, I tell you, you don't know what pain in old age is like. It's terrible.
You know that I would say.
Listen, misery loves company. Come on, let me make you miserable along with me, okay? Misery just loves.
Now, would you want something like that?
No, and you know very well if you start talking that way, I'll say, well, there's your diet. No wonder you are feeling
got that sucker that time. That's real close.
But anyway, Pierre said that he's been looking at all these videos and he is prepared to be discussed on video, and he said he thinks it will be good because he and I had a problem that was, he didn't want it out at that time, but he said that he knows if he comes back in my life that I will be talking about this problem. The problem was that Pierre was to my mind, he was bisexual. And this was the big problem in our relationship. And it led to me getting very upset with him probably about a year before he died, and not too long before he started getting seriously impaired with the pain of his cancer. He started going off over to play cards with a bunch of guys and off in rooms by himself with them. And it was to me just like if he'd said, well, I'm going to go over here and play cards with a bunch of women, and it's perfectly all right because, you know. And I would have said, hey, what do you mean? You want us to be a couple and you're going to go do that? And so I told him, I said, I know what you're going to do. I've seen you operate in the pool room for a long time, and you're going to go over there and you're going to talk dirty with those guys and you're going to flirt, and I'm supposed to think that's okay? No, it's not okay. You go over there, our relationship is going to be over. Maybe not right this minute, but just as soon as I can get myself going, it's over. And he said, well, I'm just going to go play cards. And I said, I don't care if you are or not. I said, our intimate relationship is over if you do that. Well, I don't think he believed that it was, but he didn't care if it was. That was my point. He said he was going to go do it anyway because he needed to make a little money playing poker. So anyway, he goes, and our intimate relationship ended, which was kind of sad to me because it was the first one I'd had really that was any good in my whole life. But it was always overshadowed by this. I always thought, well, he's addicted. He's addicted to the homosexual sex, so he's not going to stay faithful to me, I don't think. But I told him, and this is what I believe. I believe that my father, who had this problem, if my mother had been detected it and told him, now I know what you're doing when you're going out partying with these guys all the time. You keep on doing that, we're going to get a, you know. She tolerated infidelity. And anytime a woman tolerates infidelity for on and on and on, oh, that's bad news. It's very bad news. And so what I did with Pierre is just challenge him.
How am I doing so far?
Oh, you're just doing great. You're keeping your lip buttoned. and so... So anyway, I believe that Pierre is going to contribute quite a lot to, you know, talking about this problem because we never talked about it naturally after he got sick. He was just too sick. So, and I've been, you know, I refused to talk to him. I just said to him, go find your guys, go be homosexual. Don't bother me, you know, from the other side. And I got him, and thank God he didn't have that problem. But he's got just as bad a one. He's married to alcohol. My big competition for his attention is his, and you know, but I think you would say that my problem is food. But I'm willing to, give it up.
I would say one of your problems is that you talk to the dead.
Well, you want me to talk to you too when you're dead, so you can tell me how sorry you are that you acted like this.
I never said I wanted you to talk to me. I never said that. You could talk to the dead all you want to, and guys that come through your walls and...
Pierre said he'll be coming through my walls, and he's been coming through my walls for quite a long time, but I wouldn't accept him. I just refused, and for one thing, I didn't know the dead could be so active in your life, and I just found this out. I just found out that Pierre said, well, I've been living up there in your apartment, sleeping on my bed I gave to you, and sitting in my chair, and watching TV off of the TV I gave you, so why shouldn't I live there? That's my home on earth now, your apartment. So this is one reason you probably don't feel comfortable up there, because he's been there all the time.
That's probably why that crappy old chair with the cigarette burns all over it came down in here in my apartment for a while, and I said, this is ridiculous. This is an ugly chair. Geez, thanks a lot for an ugly chair. And Pierre is saying, well, bring me the chair back. Bring me the chair back.
Yeah, right. So I took the chair back up there, and he's happy. And, you know, he likes my chair, too.
Is he sitting over in the chair?
Yeah, because he said that he wants to get in on the videos now. He's sitting over here now.
Oh, I can see it now.
You guys can't see him. I can feel him talk to him. He knows he's there now.
Oh, yes, I do.
Lord, I mean, I'm taking his life apart. I'm revealing his deep, dark secrets that he didn't think anybody knew, although if anybody observed him the least little bit, they'd know he had a problem.
Good to see you. You know, you look a hell of a lot like a purse. You really look like a purse. You need to change form, dude.